Welcome back. Now we're going to get into starting your path. In the first video, beginning your journey, I showed you how to log in. So now we're going to come in and we're going to log back in to Toastmasters.org. And we're going to navigate back to your path. So when you log in, it is going to take you to your home page. And what you're going to want to do is go to Basecamp under My Education and Achievements. Now, if you belong to more than one club, you will be able to interact with all clubs in one place once you are in Basecamp. If you're a club officer, you'll also be able to access the Basecamp Manager dashboard from the same login. Okay, now we have been redirected to the Basecamp home page. And this page is also called your Learning Dashboard. You're able to access your path from the home page by selecting the tile for your path. If you do not see your path, then you just want to make sure that you've selected Paths and Learning here at the top. Okay, I have just started a new path. I'm currently in visionary communication that I'm almost finished. I'm on my level 5 there, but I'm also in presentation mastery that I've just started. So we're going to select this tile, and this is going to take us to the overview page. If this is your first time opening your path, you will select Start. And I'm just going to navigate back to overview because I was already in presentation mastery. But if this was your first time logging in, you would see start here and you would select that start button. And if you've opened your path before, you can select resume and it will take you back to where you left off. On the overview page, you're able to select the drop down arrow to see each project in the selected level of your path. I want to let you know that you can complete projects in any order you choose, but you must submit level completions in numerical order. Projects build in complexity as you move through the levels, so it is recommended to complete levels in numerical order for an optimal learning experience. Now, each project starts with an introduction and a list of resources. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk through completing level 1 in your pathways journey. So the first thing I see is level 1, mastering fundamentals. Here you're going to see the list of resources that I mentioned. Each of these resources you're able to open and save to your computer or print out if you choose. When you click on the resource, it will open in a new tab. And here, this is telling us how club meeting roles build real world skills. And this is teaching you how your club role matters more than you think. So it's giving you a breakdown of the individual roles as Toastmaster of the day, general evaluator, speaker, speech evaluator, timer, odd counter, grammarian, topics master, And then it tells you to sign up for a meeting role at your next club meeting. So this is a great resource if you want to know what is a topics master. So it's letting you know that they lead the table topic session, helping members practice thinking and speaking on their feet in an impromptu setting. So it's going to let you know what you'll do as topics master and how you can apply that to real world skills. And it also gives you a pro tip. So the pro tip for Topics Master was to volunteer to answer a table topics question. It's a great way to strengthen your improvisational skills, boost critical thinking and creativity, and step outside your comfort zone. So again, a great resource. If you've ever wondered about the timer role, this provides you with the timer script and log, which is also under resources on Toastmasters.org. You're able to download this form and it'll give you all the information you need to have for timer. It also provides a tutorial on how to evaluate. This information is in your level 1 on each path to give you an overview of the different roles. So a great resource if you want to know how to evaluate. And then it also gives you the counter script and log. So again, level 1, Mastering Fundamentals provides you with the resources that you need. Also, it's going to let you know what your required projects are for this level. So these 4 projects is forming the base of my Toastmasters journey, and this is here to help support me going forward. So I know that I am going to have to do an icebreaker, and this is where I'm going to introduce myself to the club and learn or practice the basics of giving a speech. Then I'm going to write a speech with a purpose. I'm going to learn how to create clear, organized speeches with a strong message. Then there's introduction to vocal variety and body language. Improve how you speak and present yourself. Learn to use your voice and body language to connect with your audience. And then evaluation and feedback. Now, this is a 2-part role. You're going to be a speaker and you're going to be an evaluator. So you're going to learn how to give and receive helpful feedback in a kind and respectful way. Now, you also have required meeting roles that you have to complete to finish your level 1. And here is going to tell you about what those roles entail. So 1, I'm going to have to be a table topic speaker. So before I give my icebreaker speech, I'm going to have to complete this role to practice and become more comfortable speaking in front of my club. And then 2, I'm going to be a speaker. I'm going to deliver my prepared speeches, and I'll fulfill this role more than one time as I complete my projects. And then, as part of my evaluation and feedback project, I'm going to complete this role by giving helpful and supportive feedback to another speaker. And then for the 4th thing, I have to select one additional role, which would be timer or odd counter in my club. Now, each role helps you build different skills. So participating in table topics builds quick thinking skills. The timer role teaches time management. The odd counter sharpens your listening skills. And serving as an evaluator builds feedback and analysis abilities. So by combining all these roles with your projects, you're going to build a well-rounded foundation of communication. And that is what Dr. Ralph C. Medley had in mind, helping speakers become better listeners, leaders, and team members. Then we have your path forward. So it's letting us know that level 1 is helping you get into a regular rhythm of practicing and getting feedback. And this is going to continue through your Toastmasters journey. And then after finishing all 4 projects and the required roles, I should have a strong base for speaking and leadership skills. Now, key thing to remember, First time in Pathways, first time giving a speech or taking on a role. Remember, every Toastmaster started exactly where you are now. Trust the process, connect with your club members, and enjoy this exciting part of growing your skills.